smart genius and you are not the very smart genius. No, 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 no.
I will kick you. I will kick you 9 times.
Okay, I'm going to just fix some of the stuff that I need to fix. So that we can, because now we are changing. So that we can, because now we are changing. Oh no, it's.
What? What you done?
It's doing the thing where it's like, you know, speaking into infinity. Infinity.
Is it because you have not got your sound sorted out?
No, it's because I accidentally opened the wrong button. Okay, you know what? We'll deal with it later. We'll deal with it later.
To receive the bacon.
I don't know. It's not receiving bacon bouton. Anyway, we'll deal with it later. I need to make the announcements because I didn't make the announcements, so I'll make the announcements.
Oh, you should make the announcements. And
What am I doing? I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm just terrible. What am I doing with my life?
Woohoo. That's my phone. Are we saying Yellow Submarine?
Yes, because we are going 20,000 leagues under the sea.
Oh.
Okay, welcome folks to Ugly Retro Girls Play Ugly Retro Games with your hosts Selfie Trabia and Debs G.
Hello, I am the Debs G. It's bright where I am because it is in the daytime. It is dark where the Selfie is because it's in the nighttime in Australian land, daytime in England, nighttime in Australian land. Cue the theme song, I say. In
the town where I was born lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed unto the sun till we found the sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We all live in the yellow submarine, the yellow submarine, the yellow submarine. We all live in the yellow submarine, the yellow submarine, the yellow submarine. And ugly retro girls play ugly retro games. Okay. Today on Ugly Retro Girls Play Ugly Retro Games, we are changing our schedule.
Oh yes.
Henceforth, the show.
No, I don't make promises. Don't make promises because maybe it won't be henceforth.
Henceforth.
Henceforth for now.
Henceforth for now.
Henceforth for now.
The show will be on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays, yay!
Okay, and this
Friday. I suppose it's Mondays in America.
Yes.
Is it Mondays in America?
Yeah, Mondays in America, but never mind. I'm
Tuesdays.
changing the system.
Because we can, because it's our show.
Fine. I'm changing the system in the background.
Check back at random for when we randomly stream, isn't it?
Shh.
Random.
Stop telling people bad things.
We're not telling anyone bad things.
Shh.
We're telling them the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Okay. Anywho,
Today we'll be playing Chrono Trigger, isn't it?
today we're playing. I haven't finished yet. This weekend's show, this Friday's show, is cancelled. Why is it cancelled? Because I'm busy. I am going to Canberra to enjoy FennoCon.
Ooh. That was FennoCon.
FennoCon is in the chat now. It is the fancy con
Why is it?
for role playing at fenno.org.au.
Oh,
It has
if
not
you are
been
going
on
to-
for the last 2 years because of the COVIDs.
If you're going to the FennoCon, please, and you see the selfie, please do say hello to her. Yes. Be nice to the selfie. She's a very good. Are you running a game or are you just playing?
I am playing this year. Next year I'll be running a game.
Okay, cool.
So, so I will be away until Tuesday, which means that next
Tuesday.
Tuesday's show is probably also cancelled because I'm busy.
Won't you be back by then?
No, because it's a long weekend.
Oh, I see. So special. La, la, la.
Relaxation time.
Oh, so nice. So nice to have a relaxation time.
Yeah. So, other than those two things, in other news, since we have been playing Zork Zero for basically forever now,
Yeah.
I am going to spend some of my weekend and maybe some of my weekday redoing all the stuff we did, and then we can continue from where we left off, but now with the boat. Because
Yeah,
I know we
made
want to
mistakes
do
last time.
this on the show, but at this point I have reached a level of aggravation that can no longer be aggravating.
Yes, we are at Zork Zero Part 11. Although saying that we're also at Chrono Trigger Part 11, so
Yes, but I mean, Chrono Trigger is supposedly a longer game than Zork Zero.
yes,
Chrono
Zork
Trigger
Zero
is like a
supposed to be
much
very
longer
short
game because it's a JRPG, right? And it's one of the later SNES JRPGs when they figured out they could shove more information into those little cartridges than they thought they could.
Yes.
So it is because it's a later stage SNES. This is like literally one of the few games that was made before the PlayStation came out.
Mm.
So I think a year or two after that the PlayStation came out. Right? So it has a lot of stuff going for it. And in terms of storyline, it is, much more than Zork Zero.
Zork Zero is not about the storyline. Zork Zero is about the madness of it.
Yes, Zork Zero isn't about storyline. Zork Zero is about madness and a
And
slow
also,
descent
the players
into...
descent into madness at the same time.
Yes,
isn't
the
it?
players descent into
As-
madness, right?
As you
'Cause you're
play
like,
yourself into a corner.
yeah,
and
like,
realize
why
that
do you
can
need
no
to
longer-
put the squid repellent in the wall, though? Because squids! Why is
Because
there
the
a squid
happened the
repellent?
last time.
Why is there a squid repellent? Nobody knows. Why do you need to eat the flamingo food? Because flamingos!
No. Flamingos. Why you need to eat the flamingo food so they don't starve to death. But first you have to turn yourself into a flamingo because for some reason there's no other food in the game.
Yes,
You know?
there's only flamingo. Oh no, there's a walnut.
Yes. But I don't think it counts, right? It's not
No, it
enough.
doesn't count. It's not enough to satiate your hunger. You have to eat the fancy flamingo food, but then you had to turn the flamingo into a lawn ornament. I mean, this is basically the madness of 1990s games. To be fair,
1980s.
1980s text-based adventure games. But to be fair, I mean, Douglas Adams was on the Infocom team, I think, at one point,
Too right. And yeah.
and so you get
We
all.
will get round to playing the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy one time.
Yes.
But
Okay.
first, we will go to Chrono Trigger.
First, we'll go to Chrono Trigger without an ad break because I am merciful.
Oh, thank you.
Not that merciful because I'm still trying to figure out all the boutons.
And my friends are on the board.
Any more of them. How is the progress of Deb's G's diseases?
Begins to play.
Well, okay. Okay, so what is the progress of Deb's G's various diseases?
I'm getting I'm getting better, but I have a residual cough.
That's fine.
So occasionally I will go into a coughing fit.
Okay. So
and
we're
then I'll
going
mute myself
with
when that happens.
Chrono, Mal, and Princess.
Okay, so in the last game,
Chrono, Luca, and Princess.
the last game what did we do actually? We
died multiple times.
We were exploring the 12,000 BC, where there was a cloud palace, and also cloud cities. So we were exploring the floating islands and trying to get past a very, very difficult boss. So there was a little bit of light grinding.
Heavy grinding, really.
Oh, right. Actually, it was pretty heavy grinding.
And wailing and gnashing of teeth.
Tried to level up our characters.
And then it turned out the reason why we were having difficulty is that Selfie's brain does not move fast enough.
No, you have the hand-eye coordination.
No, I have to read the instructions while I'm doing the thing, right? And I couldn't read the instructions fast enough for the creature to stop casting spells. Because the thing was just casting spells while I was still reading the menu.
So this just tells you that this RPG is quite advanced, because you can do a turn-based combat play, or you can do a time-based combat play.
Yes.
So if you do a turn-based one, then you can take your time to plan your moves and things like that. And when you get good at it, then you can, be fast as well.
I will never be fast.
The problem was that we were not fast. We are not fast.
Oh wait, I think we have to go. I want to check out to see if any changes have happened to the sleepy city of Khud. Since we have arrived, have had any changes been made to any places?
We're trying to go down into the
Ocean Palace. Do you know what? It doesn't look like anyone is caring about the whole. The Queen is going to explode the universe, guys, the Queen. Guys, we're all gonna die. Okay.
Can we get that little sparkly thing that's up high in the thing yet?
What? Sorry, what sparkly thing?
There was a sparkle on the top of a bookshop that we couldn't get.
Oh yeah, I'm going to see if we can get it. Okay. Let me just sell some stuff.
Okay. Are you sure you want to sell the dark mail?
Okay, we'll keep the dark mail.
Is that not useful to us at all?
Okay, we'll keep the dark mail just in case. I'm just gonna buy some cookies and stuff. I always buy 10 of everything in case we need it. Okay,
Alright,
so
then.
nothing much has changed here. We'll go over to the other place and see if anything has changed there.
I don't think there'll be much change in this area. What I want to know is, are we in the correct time stream?
We should be.
Okay.
What do you mean the correct time stream? We've been fiddling around with back and forth in time. I don't think we're in any particular time stream.
I'm just wondering if we were supposed to go to the future in order to solve the next section.
No, we collected the thing from the future, remember?
Alright then.
Igor has come home. Welcome home, Igor. Okay, let's see if
Welcome
we can...
home, Igor.
Nope, it's still up there. Okay, maybe if I can I bonk
Can we
it?
push the shelves or?
Maybe I push the shelf. Nope, he's just shaking his head. You're so unhelpful, Chrono. I mean, dumb. I keep calling him Chrono because that's supposed to be his name.
Okay. Alright, never mind then.
Okay. Clearly we can't get it, or maybe we need I don't know. That pendant you carry, is that Sharla's pendant? Yes. I have no love for liars. Oh.
Oh. Let me try again.
Okay. I think we may have to load because
Why?
I think
Did you screw up?
well, it is technically Sharla's pendant.
But it wasn't at the time that she's carrying it.
That's true. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, because it's Sharla's pendant. Because no, it is not. Welcome. Oh, we can buy weapons. Oh, we can't buy too many weapons. Oh, we can only buy weapons for Robo and Frog. Ultra sword. Heavy hand. So should we take Robo and Frog with us?
Who do we have with us?
We currently have Luca and Marl with us, but the
No, but
weapons
we
that they're sending.
we were trying to level them up is the reason.
Yeah, okay, never mind then. So we won't get them, but we'll get 2 platinum vests. And
What's a Vajira sword?
yeah, we got the Vajra sword. I'm just need to put it on. Put it on.
And does everyone have a platinum vest?
No, I'm putting them on now. Put it on.
Okay. We now have no money, so fine.
No, we will have money. I'm just selling all of the stuff that we used to have.
Alright. Okay. If we don't need the dark mail anymore, just sell it.
No, it's fine. Everyone is now wearing the clothing that they should be wearing. And hopefully we'll be able to find weapons for the rest of them, you know.
Okay.
In the Ocean Palace, maybe. I mean, nothing speaks volumes like free weaponry, right? We like free weaponry. Weaponry. I can't pronounce anything anymore. Oops. Okay, I don't need to know about Sun Temple. I already know about Sun Temple. Okay, so let's go. Where's the button? Okay, there we go. Okay, off we go to
down to the bottom of the sea, isn't it? That's where we're going.
yeah,
That's
so
why
we have
we're going
to.
down the yellow submarine.
We can only go to the bottom of the sea by going to the Queen's Palace and then going into her secret chamber. And
Right.
hopefully this time we won't get killed. Oh, it's the evil music. Okay, yeah. This
Evil
is
music of
Central
evil.
Universe. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save because there are all these news in the way.
The Queen and Lady Shala both have descended to the Ocean Palace. In a short time, we enlightened ones will finally attain immortality. The Ocean Palace is complete. Zeal will reign forever.
Okay, I can't seem to talk to these news, so I'll just... Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Huh. Why is that prophet allowed inside while I'm stuck guarding a place like this? Ah, you came. I decided to leave you alone before, hoping that you might make that prophet show his true colors. But I have no use for you anymore.
Okay.
Your history. Okay, let's just kick him in the face.
What are his powers?
I have no idea. Oh, ow! Halves HP.
Iron spear.
Bing.
Oh, that did nothing.
Go ahead, try an attack. See what it gets you. Well, clearly we won't attack and we will just heal ourselves then. And then I can cast Protect on Dumb. See? And we can make ourselves faster also. Okay. Maybe we can attack now. I've probably gotten it wrong, but never mind.
Oh, the protect didn't do anything.
No, because he's halving our HP, so it doesn't really do anything.
Okay. I think from now on, there's no point doing single attacks.
Well, darn it! Blech. Oh, he burped.
Okay.
Oh. And then he died. But our Dumb died too. No! I can't be beaten now! Not with eternal life, just within my grasp.
Alright.
Ooh.
Well, he's obviously a bonkers man.
Oh, he went into a hole.
What kind of hole?
I don't know,
Can
magic.
we go into the hole?
Well, I want to heal first, cause Dumb died.
We don't have to use this. We can just... Okay, never mind.
I paid for it. I'm using it.
Are we still dead?
No, we are no longer dead. Lavos Beckons is the name of the chapter. That's not ominous at all. Oh, is...
I am wondering if we're supposed to do this bit now. I thought we were going to
Oh,
go down
there
the
we
bottom of the
go.
sea. Oh, we are going down the bottom of the sea.
It's fine. We are supposed to do this bit now.
I'm suspicious.
I feel a dark energy feeling this place.
Oh, sorry. Is this the...
I feel a dark energy feeling this place. Something frightening stirs.
Bing. Oh. Oh.
Okay. Ooh. And then...
Shala, raise the output of the mammon machine to its limit.
I thought she's no longer using it.
No, she's using the Mammon machine to suck the Lavos power.
Shala, you dare disobey me?
Every will mother.
Oh, what splendor! Behold the incredible power of Lavos!
Is the prophet supposed to be some sort of like huge reveal?
Well, we already know who he is, but yes, it's kind of a reveal-ish.
Alright then.
Okay, this place is a maze like... Oh. Okay.
Yay! Well, I mean, okay, well we need to level up because
Oh, what does this do? Antipode
Luca
bomb.
and Marley.
Hit enemies with fire and ice.
muscular fusion. Okay. We need to level up Luca and Marley's attacks anyways. They
Yeah.
don't have a dual attack.
Okay.
Between the three of them, they don't have a
Ghoul
dual
shield
attack.
dispelled! Oh! Now we can just punch it.
Why are we wasting time doing individuals? Oh, okay, fine.
To save our MP.
Toilet paper! Obtain
Look, this
lapis.
level increased!
Good, that was
Okay,
the
button-
whole point of all this, isn't it?
That's nothing.
Was to increase her level.
Oh, creatures!
Okay, I'm getting a small amount of lag on my computer. So I will not be able to help you so well with puzzles.
Oh, Red Scouter counters non-fire magic. Okay, so I can only hit it with fire magic, and I've made a terrible mistake.
What have you done?
I've already cast water magic before. Okay,
Oh.
so... Oh, now we are dead.
Seriously?
Yes. It's fine. Now we know that the eyeball things...
Okay, so this is a place where fire magic is useless, is it, in general?
No. You need to use fire magic against the red thingies.
Okay.
Apparently.
Right, so we gotta do all that again.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We now know what we're doing. Okay, let's step on the bottom.
Right, so I suppose in this place we're just going to go room by room and clear them out, is it?
Well, we'll have to, because I have no idea. Like, I don't have a map of this place, but I know if you faff about enough, you will eventually find a way around. Also, there's
Great.
like lots of goodies.
Oh, okay then, fine.
So, you know.
5?
Oh, not anymore.
Oh, because it has the shield.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Alright, now we know that the red creatures need to be hit with fire. So we can
Right.
do that.
Okay, there's nothing else in this room, is it?
No, there's a chest, look.
Oh, sweet. But first we have to get rid of these creatures.
Oh, whoops! No, wrong button!
Okay, you've already put this on a turn-based thing, so you don't need to panic now.
Okay. Stay calm.
Yeah, stay calm. Why are you rushing through? I don't understand.
Because
Now
I'm...
that you have now that you have fixed it to your turn base, you do not need to rush through anymore.
This is true.
Which, may I remind you, the reason why we are failing at Exalt Zero is because you insist on taking shortcuts.
No, I'm amazing.
Okay then. Don't attack them with fire.
No, they have to be attacked. The red ones have to be attacked with fire.
Oh, okay.
If you hit them with non-fire magic, they get uppity. Question means that we can't use our techs because we forgot them.
Oh dear.
It's fine.
Yay! What is Lapis good for?
Ooh, obtain a Ionian helm.
Ooh, we can use that.
Everyone can use the Ionian helm.
And why are we not giving it to Dumb?
Because Dumb has a time hat, and the time hat is amazing.
Alright then, fine.
Okay.
Time hat.
Ionian
prizes.
suit! Okay, Dumb can wear the Ionian suit.
We just spent our money buying platinum suits for everybody for no reason.
It's fine.
I'm going to eat more crisps.
Oh, it's creatures!
Renfield took pity on me and bought me some crisps.
Oh, what a nice Renfield he is.
Yeah. Even though he hates the smell of these jalapeno crisps.
Really?
He bought them for me. It is jalapeno cheese crisps.
Right.
You get the flavor of cheese, but with a kick, with a nice spicy kick.
It's like those jalapeno cheddar goldfish that I was given, except that there was no kick.
That's disappointing because I
Okay,
find that
there's a-
whenever they
there's a
flavor
present
something with
here.
jalapeno flavor, it tends to be sour.
Okay, so the blue ones need to be hit with blue, and the red ones need to be hit with red.
Okay, that seems simple enough.
Okay, and the yellow ones need to be hit with yellow.
Okay, cool.
So we did in fact bring the right people with us because you know we've got blue. Oh, obtained Empyrean blade. I just spent all my money on a Vajra sword.
And I will sell it back to the baka thing later.
Okay. We've gone through some of the side rooms, I think. Gosh, this place is a maze. Presents!
How do you
Oh,
get to the... Oh.
are these red?
They look orangey.
They're
Yeah,
red.
they're red.
So we hit them with fire or punching. Hit them with fire or punching.
Nuka's HP is getting quite low.
Okay, well, I'll heal her in a bit. Where's the heal button? Okay, there we are. This creepy music of doom.
Why would it just die?
I don't know why
okay,
it
that
would
was-
just die. Doesn't feel like
Well
it.
done. Oh good, we've increased mouse level.
Obtain shockwave. What is this? Oh, it's a
What's it
gun! Attack 110 may inflict confusion.
good.
Yes.
Nuka hasn't upgraded her gun for a while.
Yeah, hang on. How do I... What is this nonsense? How do I get past? Okay.
Mm,
Oh, I can't... What?
I think you have to do something with these ladies with the who are carrying orbs.
Okay. Hang
Can you
on.
interact with the statues?
Well, I couldn't get there to interact. Oh, no, they're on pawns.
They're on pawns of what?
Okay, so clearly there's some sort of button I have to press.
Have we not found the boutons yet?
No, because I'm fail.
Right.
Okay.
I thought we've been pressing boutons all around this.
We only pressed one button. Learn
Ooh.
Frenzy. Learn Ice Sword 2. Dual tech.
Oh good.
Whatever that is. Oh, look, there's a obtain Kaiser arm. Okay. This one has a bridge, so let's go across it.
Okay, cool.
And then we got attack.
Now, tell me, how long have you been participating in FedOcon?
The
And
last...
What are you expecting to do when you're there?
Okay.
You have to sign up for games in advance?
I have already signed up for all of my games in advance this year. Generally, it's suggested that you do that, although you can just rock up to the con and, you know, register and sign up for games, but then you're beholden to whatever games have spare spaces.
Ah, I see.
Oh, there's a button. What the? That was a
Uh-oh.
big shiny ping.
Mm,
There was a present over here. So, generally they have, you can take part, there are a few things that go on during the convention, okay? So you can play various types of role-playing games, like both tabletop and LARP style role-playing games. Hang on a second, let me just fix the sound on this thing, because I've realized I've cranked up the sound for this game too high, and now I can't hear myself thinking. Okay, so whoops! I didn't know that I could click on things in the game.
oh, and
Well.
now you have.
So you can, so they have two tabletop role-playing games. Oftentimes, particularly with this particular con, they don't use traditional Dungeons and Dragons style games per se. A lot of the stuff, all of the systems they use are homebrew, so it's more of the character building and storytelling side of these games. Ooh, I got a new bow. Rather than, you know, the straight long-term campaign where you go on long.
You set a tabletop and roll dice, is it?
Yeah. So those are tabletop roll dice, but oftentimes people make their own systems for to be more fancier.
Okay.
And then just there's a little hole here. Oh, whoops. Oh no, there's a ninja. the same goes for most of the games, particularly in FennoCon, are games that people have written to tell specific stories, or so they're more interested in that aspect of fantasy storytelling than they are in the whole combat and stuff. Although there are games that still have that traditional combat. All the games in FennoCon are designed... Okay, not all, I can't promise all, but most of the games in FennoCon are designed... Oh, there's like a cliff. Oh, there's like a ding over there, but I can't reach it. Okay.
Where?
Over here in the corner, there's a ding.
Right.
Yeah, but I can't get to it.
Hit it.
So it's a cliff. Most of the games in FennoCon are designed to run on one session. So it's one like a one shot. So you 1 3-hour shot. So you start the game and then you play for 3 hours, and then when you finish, it's finished. There's no continuation of the story. Which is very interesting. The other thing with FennoCon...
I mean, the advantage of role-playing games is that there's a lot of player interaction.
Yeah.
And so not only do you explore a storyline together, you also get to know each other as players, but also as characters, which is interesting.
And as friends as well. So there was one game that was run last FennoCon that I enjoyed. Oh, Igor has brought me a lemonade. Thank you, Igor.
Ooh.
Kudos to Igor. He went out of his way to get the lemon juice, which is sold at a certain place. Oh, learn Delta Force Triple Tech. You must try that out. Right. That we simulated being best friends, getting drunk at a club. And the storyline of the game was very simple. It was you are a number of best friends, and then you had to come up with your characters, and then you had to role play events throughout these characters' lives. So a childhood event, a teenagerhood event, and an adulthood event. So each of the characters has their own sort of thing more going on.
That would be interesting for the game moderator as well, because then each game would play completely differently depending on
that particular style of
personal
roleplay
character.
that she did is called the particular style is called Norwegian or Nordic roleplay, because that's a new style that has recently come, and it was invented by people in those European countries. So it combines roleplay with theatre sports. So the simulation of being friends in childhood and stuff like that were like done in a theatre sports style where you just go with the flow.
Yes.
But by the end of that, we literally had become best friends. And I still I still talk to these people over the phone, even though they live in one of them lives in Canberra, and two of them live in Canberra, and one of them lives in Sydney. And the one that lives in Sydney is a pro wrestler, and I have gone to see his wrestling shows to support him.
Cool. Are they coming to FennoCon again this year?
I don't know. They might. I mean, I can't promise that they will, but it might happen. So that's basically the kind of role playing that I really enjoy doing. And last time that I did FennoCon, I actually ran a game which simulated our family in a real life situation that did happen with our family. but in a more hilarious manner.
Yeah, I remember because you did quite a lot of research into that one.
Yes.
But the interesting thing for that was that people who were playing the game got to understand Asian culture and a little in greater depth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which I think was an eye opener for them.
Yeah, I mean, also during that game, I made mahjong tiles available, and some of them were actually literally playing mahjong. You know, while others were doing.
Dreamstone has been used throughout the ages. The mammon machine and that pendant were made from it, and so was that knife. We are the embodiment of Melchior's hope, sealed within the knife. Hurry, if you mean to confront the queen. Hope rests in your hands.
I don't understand. Are we supposed to stabity her?
I think he wants us to stabity the mammon machine.
Ah, I can feel it. The pulse of life eternal.
What is this dark energy?
The mammon machine, Your Majesty, it's too dangerous to continue. Bzzzt.
Mother! Oh!
Don't stop, Shala. We've only a little longer to go. Immortality will be ours. Zeal will have the eternal glory it deserves. So long have I waited.
Is she possessed? What's going on?
Well, she is a bit nuts.
Okay. Hang on, I'm just going to go and get my tissue box.
Go to heal, because, oh, did we not? Okay. Save. And then heal. And then save again because, you know. Okay, here we are. Okay. Oh. The aliens have come. You know what's really stupid? I actually
we
played
haven't tried
this-
our new triple tech yet, you buck up.
We did.
Well, why have... Oh,
We did, but you were
was it good?
distraction.
Oh, sorry. Was it any good?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It wiped everything out on the board. Where were we? Where was I?
Okay.
So
You were talking about FandoCon, so I was going to say, when you quite like these role-playing games where there is where it's more of a like an actors workshop improvisation type
yeah,
thing where you get to act out what you're doing, but also use the space within the room.
yeah,
You know,
they're LARP
interact with
styles.
others and interact with other people.
Yeah.
You know,
Those
props,
are the
and then-
big ones at FandoCon. They're called LARPs, usually 15 to 20 players.
Like LARP meaning live action role playing.
Yes, correct.
But not LARPs in the sense where you have to dress up like an elf and then wander
Well,
around.
you can if you want to, because FandoCon does have a costume competition for best costumes.
Yes.
But the thing is that you don't get to know what games you're playing until like a week before FandoCon, which makes it very difficult to costume. I mean, for me at least, so I don't bother. And also, like, I mean, there are some people like Drew, Igor, and I are picking up somebody from Sydney to take to FandoCon because that person doesn't have transport.
Press the button while you're doing talking.
Sorry. Doesn't have transport. Woo. Yeah, but if I press the button, I have to fight. Which is very hard to concentrate.
So the thing is that I know that when you go to these role playing conventions to play games,
Yeah.
I know that even though you're going with Igor or you're going with some friends, you won't necessarily
Delta Force. Here we
you
go.
won't necessarily play the same game as
don't have
Igor
to.
or your friends. Yeah, you don't have to. And I know that you and Igor, you and Igor will not play the same games, and maybe you might choose 1 or 2 games throughout the course of the con to play
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
And I think that that's actually a good decision. In any place that you go where you're going as a group or as a large group or even as a couple.
Yeah.
That there's always some pressure to do every single thing together, and I think that is not actually helpful for any kind of relationship.
Oh, Igor has brought me a noodles that I made yesterday.
Ooh,
Tanghun.
is it the fried noodles?
Yes, it's the fried tanghun noodles. What I have
Yeah.
made with my powers of cooking.
Because I remember the last time you talked to me about ChronoCon, one of the fun things that you did was you and Igor maybe play 1 game out of the, say, whole day together or the whole weekend together.
Yeah.
And then you would all do different
Yeah.
games. But then it would mean that at the end of the day, you would have something to talk about.
Yes.
Like Igor would be like, oh, I played this game and it was really fun, you should go and play it next round.
Yeah.
I played this, I tried this game out, but here were some issues that we had with it, and I think that if you play it, if you try it, you can troubleshoot those issues for your team.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that
we
you-
try not to tell each other the secrets.
No, not the
But-
secrets, but you can say, like, I mean, none of the game moderators or the game what do you call it, the game masters will be perfect, right? They will always have some
No,
blind
they'll always
spots.
have some issues.
Exactly. So you can say, oh, this game master prefers this, or this game master likes
Yeah.
has a blind spot in this area, so maybe you want to avoid that when you're playing.
Yeah.
So that would then you not only enrich your own experience, but it means that you don't spend the entire 4 weekends doing exactly the same thing and then have nothing to discuss afterwards.
Yeah. Although that being said, this year we had more overlap than we expected with games that we
Oh,
were
is it?
playing.
Because
Because
there's more interesting games that you don't like.
there were games that we both wanted to play,
Yes.
and because of the COVID, there have been there's a lot of game masters. There's less of damn it, now it's gonna hit me with its
Oh, you pressed the wrong button.
yeah, because I was like thinking, there's a lot of stuff which is
There are
involving.
restrictions.
There are
Are
no
there restrictions?
there are restrictions. Every game, you're required to declare any trigger issues. For example, there was a game that I played, wherein it was about some children learning about death or coming to face with the fact that their grandfather was going to die. And there was a warning on it saying, just so you know, there is no saving grandfather. Grandfather will die. If this is
Yes.
an issue, don't play this game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, some people just cannot
Yeah.
cope with certain things.
Although that being said, it turned into crying buckets of tears, the game.
Cathartic.
Because, okay, we have to
Yes.
kill the thing.
It's a game about death, and everybody has experienced that. In
Yeah,
some form.
so experience death and loss. And
Okay,
it's a
you guys
game
need to-
about growing
you need
up.
to pay attention because you don't press the buttons on the wrong creatures.
Nope, I'm fine this time. I am genius. Don't mind me.
Okay.
So, that one, there was nobody who didn't cry in that game. But it was very cathartic. And I just remember that at one point, I was passing by a staircase, and there was a girl sitting at the bottom of the staircase, and she was like bawling her eyes out. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Did you just finish playing Into the Woods?" And she's like, "Yes." Yeah.
Oh, cuddles all around.
Cuddles all around, but it was very
Pat, pat the
cathartic and
little
very
head.
sweet, the way it was handled.
Yes, I mean that's the fun about role-playing games. I mean, okay, I personally do not enjoy role-playing games as much as I thought that I would.
But you like hearing me talk about them.
I like hearing you talk about them because you've already processed them and then you can tell it to me as a story, which is
Yeah.
different, right? But you're telling it to me as a story. For me, I prefer like strategy-based tabletop games.
Yeah.
We do have a couple of role-playing games in our arsenal, or what we would call role-playing games light. We have one called Arabian Nights, where you, it is a little bit like a choose-your-own-adventure kind of game, which you
Ooh.
play in a
There's an
group.
elevator.
And then there's another one called it's like a haunted mansion type tabletop game. Where you play the game and then where you play the game where you're exploring a house, laying out tiles, and picking up items, and then midway through the game, a random event will occur.
Right.
Then you have to solve a puzzle together as a group, or with one traitor working against you. So that
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, that sounds like it could be a whole lot of fun, but it's only fun if you are into role playing and you can get into your set character, and then make decisions based on your character.
Mhm.
But what I find playing with our family is that this characters kind of all do the same thing because we all know that we have certain objectives that we need to achieve in the game.
Yeah.
So in that sense, there's not so much
Random
Uh,
elements.
random elements. Yeah, all the characters will basically behave in the same way. Unless you are particularly good at role playing and you can make your character behave according to the character's backstory.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're experienced enough to play it that way, so
Yeah.
we don't really get as much out of the a story-based role-playing game as we would normally do with if you're an experienced role player.
Correct. And,
Saying that
and
the children enjoy these story-based games because at the end of the day you're reading or choosing an adventure story together.
Yeah.
So they enjoy it in that sense. Yep. So we still play them.
okay. Anyway, we shall continue. You truly made it all this way. Perhaps I did underestimate you. But this is the end. My pets will put a stop to you. Come forth, Golem sisters.
Are they at full health?
Yes.
Out of interest.
No.
Oh. Well, that's gonna be great.
Oh no, it's two of
Oh,
them.
not them again. Ugh.
Okay,
Oh
we're
gosh,
gonna
we're only
die.
at half health.
Ow. Oh my goodness. Okay.
What have they done?
They just
Immediately
immediately
killed
killed them.
Did we save before we
And
entered
Mao.
here?
We
Hello, did we
did
save
save
before we
before we went down the elevator.
Oh, great. Okay.
I think we're just going to die.
I think so, because we are not able.
Okay, we died. It's fine. We
Okay.
see? It's a game over. Oh no.
We didn't,
We
was there a
saved.
save point before entering this room?
Mm-mm.
I don't remember there being a save point. Or it normally is. What's going on? Before you kill the boss, I think they give you a save point somewhere.
Okay. Oh, we did save. No. Yeah, we did save before we went to the room, but we didn't heal.
Oh, can we didn't heal because we're stupid?
Yes.
Can we do it now?
Yes, let's do that and then save again. Although, I don't know if we can actually pass.
Well, we barely made it the last time when there was only one of him, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, but now we have got triple tech,
that's true.
and so I think we should just use our double and triple techs now,
Okay.
as opposed to like not use them.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Righty.
And then we got killed.
What?
No, I'm
Already?
just kidding.
Don't anyhowly say, are you?
Well, I don't know what these things
What
do.
is this? How come they get to whack us first?
They're very fast, and we are not very fast.
That shouldn't matter. You have got it on a turn-based thing.
And
isn't it?
they killed.
What?
Okay, clearly we are not capable at this point because there's no way. Yep, we're all
Even get a
dead.
chance to do anything.
Yep.
Hey, have you got it set to turn-based? Or
Yes,
is this
I have it
again a
set to
timing
turn
thing?
base.
Then why aren't we taking turns?
We did, but they also just hit us between. Yeah, we just died. Just died.
No, they took 3 turns and then we had 1 turn.
Yes.
Are you sure that you set it
Well,
to
we missed
turn-based?
one turn because we tried to use a triple tech and they had killed Luca before we could use it.
Right.
And then I tried to use a dual tech and then they killed Mal before we could use it.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Forget that then.
Let's
not-
go and grind.
Let's go and grind because obviously we're rubbish.
So,
I think it's terrible that we can't get them right now. We did. It's not like we didn't do any grinding. We did a fair bit of grinding.
oh, look,
What happened?
I can collect the ding.
Oh, yay! Hooray for us!
Ah, darn it.
What did you do?
It went back downstairs. Now we have to climb down the stairs. Which is fine because we were going to do that
We were going to
anyway.
grind anyway.
So, this year Igor and I are playing in the same games because we
The whole time, or only most?
pretty much the whole time because it turned out that there was significant overlap between games that I liked and games that Igor liked. So I don't
okay.
know. I haven't received the schedule yet.
Yeah.
I have enabled the ability to have us placed in separate games if necessary.
Yes.
If like they need one more person for game A. Yeah.
Mm.
But we'll see how it goes.
Now,
The other
what? I know you said that you like these open-ended actor studio type.
This year I'm actually playing very
Games.
few of them.
So what is so special about these games? I mean, what is the difference between the games that you like and what the games that Igor likes normally?
Well, it's usually content based. Igor likes games that are a little bit lighter in terms
Okay.
of content and coverage, and also he won't play games that are like, let's be magical girls.
Fair enough.
You know,
I mean,
that's just
who wants to play that really?
I did.
I mean, no, as in like, why would Igor want to play that really?
Yeah. So I played the Magical Girls game, and it was actually really excellently done. But Igor doesn't play games like that, and then some games are too experimental for Igor to enjoy,
Okay, I see.
and I don't enjoy playing games that require me to have too much background knowledge of any culture. I mean, not
Okay.
any culture, but like specifically Australiana.
Alright.
Because I feel very out of place when I play those games. So, or any games that are like, this game is based in the ABC book series written by
Oh, I
Mr.
see.
Blablu, right? But Igor is
Alright.
willing to play games like that.
Okay.
Um,
Where there's a whole wealth of backstory that you can draw on.
yeah.
From
And
something
there
that
was
is outside from the game world. Okay.
Yeah, and there was also this instance where, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna hit the drill. There was also an instance where Igor played a game called Thermopylae, which was about it was about Spartan soldiers,
Okay.
and I was off playing because I wasn't too interested in being a Spartan soldier.
Okay. Oh, I see.
So I went to play the Magical Girls game instead.
Oh, okay. So when you're choosing the games for PinoCon, they give you a small brief.
Yes,
hang on,
Igor's saying something. What is it, Igor? Oh, it was Russian Revolution game. And I looked at the brief and I went, I do not want to play a game set in the Russian Revolution because all I have to do is sit around and be sad.
Oh, okay.
It turned out to be really, really fun.
So they do have so when you're choosing games to play, they do give you a little brief so that you know what kind of characters you'll be playing. And,
Yes, or what's
the
available.
setting is.
Yeah.
What the setting is. I mean.
Correct.
I see.
So some games I will happily play that Igor will just be like, I don't want to play it because it's too depressing.
Alright.
And some games, so Igor likes very much lighter flavor of games than I do. And I'm also more willing to play games that are experimental than Igor is.
When you say experimental, meaning then the game master is new? Or the game
No,
master's
like
trying to
it would say the descriptions of those. It's hard to explain what an experimental game is like, but they often have very, very strange descriptions.
Oh, okay.
It was only after the first time that Igor went to a convention that he discovered what he liked. Actually, Igor likes some LARP style role playing, but he's not as willing to do it as I am, because he much prefers the tabletops. It's a more intimate setting and it requires less social finagling.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah. So I will oftentimes play a lot of LARPs and Igor will play the tabletops.
Okay. What is the general attitude to newbies in?
Oh, they're
these
very
conventions?
good about newbies because there's a
At PinoCon specifically, or
yes at
most
FenoCon in
role-playing?
general, both for newbie game masters and newbie players. They tend to be very forgiving towards faux pas, and also they have like a little brief at the beginning of most games, which is like if you have any in-person issues or whatever, they have a room where you can sit in and be quiet.
Oh, I see. So
You know,
they
if you're overwhelmed. They also have I don't know if this year they will have it because I don't think there are too many children this year, but they used to have like games for children as well. That the parents can go and play their games and then the kids can go and play. The kids don't necessarily play role-playing games, but they play, they have like a table, card games or board games, or they have like a little
tabletop
crèche.
games, yeah. Yeah.
So that's really very good.
Now you mentioned that there are faux pas. What kind of faux pas are you talking about? Because
Well,
I mean you're playing open-ended games.
Yeah. Well, I had
So-
one experience where I had an irritation with another player because he kept butting in whenever I was making a decision about something. So
Interrupting you?
yeah, so at one point I was like, I feel sorry for this person. He was like, you wouldn't feel sorry for them. You're a fancy lady. And I was like, well, I feel sorry in my capacity as a fancy lady, idiot man.
Oh, I see. So a faux pas for this sort of game is to correct the player.
To tell somebody
control,
what they're
or
thinking.
to try and control another player.
Yes. I mean, in some aspects, in some cases it's okay where you go, if in character your character is trying to do something, and you
Yeah.
get into a conflict that way, that's usually okay. But if your character is trying to, if you try to tell another player how to think, or or how they should interpret their character, that's pretty bad. I mean, if the player themselves says, I don't understand this part, or can someone explain to me this particular culture that we're talking about, you're welcome to do that, but only if they ask for it.
Oh, I see. Okay. So is that a mistake that some newbies make?
It's a mistake that anyone can make, really. Oops. Because sometimes you get too into the game and then you get very excited and try and... So it turned out that that particular person who was giving me grief was just really excited to play a game set in Victorian England and had assumed that I didn't know very much about Victorian England and was trying to, he didn't assume that I didn't know very much. He was just so excited to keep talking about Victorian England.
Oh, I see.
You see.
He could not help himself.
And he couldn't help himself, but I told him to, you can do this sign, which is stop.
Yes.
And then I said, you gotta cool it because it's causing me grief, and this is like the third game in which you have done something like this, and I'm not having a fun because it's causing me frustration. And because that year I was very new to the con, I didn't know I could tell him off. So now they've started with preambles, like they give you a packet. There's a big packet that you get with all of your games that you're playing and the schedule that you have and where to eat food, and
and how to complain to the GM.
How to complain to the GM, but also how to complain to someone. They take any harassment very seriously. So while it is a space that is open to newbies, they also take harassment seriously. So we don't get a lot of people who think that it's okay to run around and pinch girls' bottoms and stuff.
Alright. Why would that happen?
Well,
in any sort of capacity anyway.
Be rude to people because which was a thing that happened when I first roleplayed in Sydney.
Oh, is it? Just be rude to noobs, is it?
No, be rude to noobs. But there was one gentleman who had a personal beef about me because I was Christian and openly Christian.
Oh, I see.
And so he had an issue.
So he had to take it into the games?
Yeah, he took it into the games and it was very bad.
Oh dear.
And because back in my day, in the ancient times.
You see, those creatures are attacking you whilst you're still getting ready. Are you sure you set it to a turn-based
I did
game?
set it. It's just that those creatures are very powerful and move very fast.
Oh, okay. They just don't seem to be they don't seem to be taking turns, is what I mean.
Well, they stop moving. They stop moving.
When it's your turn, normally no attacks would happen when it's your turn.
Yeah, well, they stop moving when I've opened the menu, but they keep moving when I haven't opened the menu. Gosh darn Blugel Blart.
Okay. Alright.
Maybe I need to go back upstairs and do more walking around.
I think so because, well, I don't think we have figured out how to get rid of these guys.
We're not doing okay, no.
We're
So,
not doing okay at all. Okay. Okay, so how
I'll do one more try. I'll give it one more try, and actually just yeah.
Okay, can we open the thing? Open the thing straight away.
Well, as soon as it's our turn, we can open it. I'm just going to hit them.
We don't seem to have a chance to hit them. See?
Okay, hang on.
I don't feel that you have a chance to hit them.
Okay.
They've immediately died.
Okay, fine.
Because they get to whack you first, which I don't understand how come they get to whack.
They're faster than us by a lot.
Okay, this is exactly what you did the last time, and then as soon as you did that, they just whacked us, and then we died.
Okay. You're right. I'll figure something out.
We're not doing something. Obviously, we're obviously not doing something. Do we need to increase our speed or something? Do we have speed capsules?
Yeah, but I'm saving them, so we'll do something else. It's fine. So so as a general rule, they're much more friendly to newbies than some other cons that I have been in.
Okay. But how would you resolve an issue like that, where somebody has come into the game and is just like harassing you because of something personal as opposed to something within the game environment?
Well,
because then they're no longer making that space safe for you anymore.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Because
well,
they're harassing you
in the
for
old
personal
days, there
reasons.
didn't used to be a way to do it because, you know. But nowadays, you can do this, stop,
Yeah.
or this, hold
Okay.
up. And
Okay.
if the player doesn't comply, the GM will have noticed the signs and come over to deal
okay.
with it.
Right.
So it's very different from the days when I roleplayed because, you know, they've changed. A lot of things have changed in that sense.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it's good that they're making it a safer space for everyone to play in. You know, because after all, I mean, it's a role-playing game, so the whole point is to leave your outside issues at the door.
Yes, correct.
Um,
I mean, to be fair, you interpret the characters through the lens of your own, you know, your own
yes, but
experience.
I mean, this is supposed to be it's I mean, it's an escapist kind of hobby, right?
Yeah.
So if you cannot properly escape into the game, then it's like, what's the point, right?
That's true.
Okay,
That's the
you know
evil
what?
people.
I think there must be something that we're missing because all of these boss battles have a trick to them, and we haven't figured out the trick for those guys who just whack you with the iron balls.
Yeah. I don't know what it is yet.
Have we come into the castle too fast? I'm a bit worried that we have actually like not done something, and that's why we are not
Okay,
equipped.
I'm gonna tell you right now so that you know, this is not the final dungeon.
I know it's not the final dungeon. It's just that this world is open enough that you can enter parts of it without doing other things.
That's true.
I'm just wondering if we missed out a section.
I don't
that-
think
that's
so,
on us.
but-
We're underpowered. Because it's been two sessions that we're playing this game where we've been underpowered both times, isn't it?
I mean, I can look up. Can't. This is. I remember doing this at this point, but I
Oh,
also
okay.
remember that. You
Were you
know.
further along in terms of your character's development?
No, I wasn't. I just died a lot.
Oh, okay, fine. Fine. Maybe
I
we'll
mean,
just get into that stage
by the
when
time
we
you get to
battle.
a certain point in the game, right, you just end up dying a lot because you know, the game is meant to be challenging, and some parts, yes, you do.
But not in a Dark Souls kind of way.
No,
Not
but
supposed
like
to be
in a
Dark Souls challenging.
no, it's not Dark Souls challenging. It's
It is
fine.
Dark Souls challenging in the sense that where you are at level like level 1, and then all your enemies are at level 300,
Yeah,
and then you have to grind like mad in order to
Yeah.
order to like.
but I mean, there's still
that's-
some grinding
That's what
needed.
Dark Souls challenging is.
But I mean, there's still some grinding needed. I think
Okay.
what I need to do is
How
just
many more levels do we have to go up before we can actually fight this guy?
I don't know.
Oh, great. Okay.
But at the very least, we should go. In this game, right, going up 1 or 2 levels is actually a lot. So
Is
you know,
it?
Yeah.
We definitely leveled each of them up once.
Yeah. Maybe we just need to level them up a little bit more.
Alright then.
Anyway, so yeah, this year, Igor and I are playing a lot more games together,
Okay.
which should be fun.
Yes.
And yeah, I generally really enjoy role-playing games, and I mean for a very long time, this is how Igor and I kind of met and fell in love, was that Igor used to attend the role-playing game sessions that I would run at my house.
Ah, yes, yes.
And every Saturday, him and me and a bunch of our friends would get together and we would role-play. For years.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes,
we
yes.
never got anywhere in the role plays because inevitably somebody would get bored and ask to change the story.
Yeah.
I'm looking at them. They know who they are. Staring at you. Yeah, that's right.
But
know.
you also had like people who had to drop out because they could not make it at the times.
Yeah.
You know, as you know, as your life changes and people start to move
Yeah.
move further
Oh,
away from each other.
I didn't get this present.
Aha!
Yeah, as people's lives changed, as people moved around, you know, things
Yeah, then it was harder to
get
do it, and
together.
then-
I mean, one of our friends moved all the way to Japan.
That's right. So that was a little bit difficult then to continue the
Yeah.
playing game.
And I was the game master for years. Oh, obtain Rune Blade. That's not for
Ooh, who's
me.
that
Who is
for?
the Rune Blade for? Nobody can use the Rune Blade. It's probably for Frog.
That's called the Masamune.
Yes, it's true. Frog does has the Masamune.
I don't
Have.
understand
Frog does
why he
has.
would require
Yep.
another blade that is. Would it be better than the Masamune?
Who knows? Maybe we can upgrade the Masamune later. I actually don't know if we can. I know that you can in another game, which is a sequel to this game, but I don't know if you can in this game. Also in the
Maybe
other game,
not.
which is a sequel to this game, you can end up with 2 Masamunes, one for each hand.
Wow!
In case, you know,
Okay.
it's like what's better than one sword is all the swords.
Have
Yes.
all the swords. Every sword that you can fit into all your hands.
Yeah.
One sword for each finger.
So, yeah. So I'm very excited and I look forward to it. Next year, I'm planning to run a game at the FennoCon. So Igor will be able to
I
play.
thought that FennoCon had requested you to run the game that you ran before at FennoCon.
No, it hasn't. It requested I run a different game at FennoCon.
Oh, okay.
So next year, I'm planning to run Gilded Needles, which is a dark, nasty game
Okay.
which contains
Again,
all
that's-
of the trigger
That's based
warnings.
on a story, isn't it? It's based on a book, isn't it?
It's
Gilded
based on a
Needles?
book by Michael McDowell, and it is very dark. It is entirely about revenge.
Would you then need to would people need to know the Gilded Needles in order to play this game?
No, they don't, because if they know Gilded Needles, the book, they would
Yeah.
they would then, you know, there's always a temptation to play it exactly how it happens in the book.
Yes.
But I'm just basing the scenario and the characters around the book, and whatever happens.
okay.
Because the thing is that the book tells, like, I was listening to the book the other day, and you realize that the guy who wrote the book gave you both sides of the story. So you
Correct.
know about the people who are taking revenge, and you also know about the inner thoughts of the people who are not, who are being revenged on,
Yes.
right?
There's quite a lot of material.
There's a lot of material in that book.
But you can still set it in an adventure that is
How-
outside the realm of the book. Like,
Well, no,
you know,
I'm
they
setting
don't
it in
show every
adventure.
single-
I'm setting the exact same scenario in the book, except that the players only have the information available to them that would have been available to the characters in the book.
Oh, so that means if you actually have read the books, then it would be not in your best interest to play this game, because then there would be a temptation
Well,
to play
also,
it
the
to
thing,
use
the
your secret
characters,
knowledge.
the playable characters that I have envisioned for this game,
Yeah.
some of them will be alive who died in the book.
Ah, I see.
So you have the option to play characters that. So basically, what I've done is that I've made character sheets for 5 players. For 6. I've made 6. I've made 8 character sheets.
Yes.
Right? Oh no, 7
Yes.
character
Ooh,
sheets. Sorry,
Lucas' level has increased.
I have made 7 character sheets, and there are 5 playable characters. Anyone who isn't picked to be played will die in the prologue of the game.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, characters that didn't die, and dependent on which characters have been picked, different
okay,
things
so
will
this-
happen. Ooh,
So
I've got a
this
new
would be
spell.
like
Let's
an
try this
alternate-
out.
An alternate universe kind of.
Yes,
game.
correct.
That makes it much more a bit different. So
And it also means that the playability will be different.
what do you do about players who are just like, this is not the way that it happened? You're not making it historically accurate.
I tell them that we are in a fantasy.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. When you are in a fantasy world, it will happen the way I say it, because I am the GM.
Generally, I don't encounter too much of that.
Okay.
But there is a vague bias towards assuming that all GMs are white. Which I ran into the first year that I ran my game.
Oh,
Because there were very few people who signed up for my game, and later on we found out in feedback it was because, and a lot of people came up to me afterwards and expressed their great regrets for not signing up for the game. It was because they had assumed that I was white and I was fetishizing Asian. I was fetishizing Asian culture. When they got to
Why
the
did
con, they discovered that I was Asian, but by then it was too late to sign up for my game
oh really?
because my game was a very large LARP, which meant that in
Right.
order for people to play it, they needed to have the room for it.
Oh, I
They
see.
needed to give me the very big room,
Right.
but the very big room was also being used by other people.
Yes.
So
Too
and
bad.
also a lot of people had filled their dance card per se all the way to full, which meant that there was no more time or space for them to play my game.
So why didn't they invite you back?
They have invited me back.
No, I mean, no, invite you back to play the same game.
Well, they generally try and run games at the con that are new. So in order for the game to basically, it will wait until the game has faded from people's memories a little bit, or at least 2 to 3 years before you can run the same game again.
Oh, then they will be like, oh, bring back,
Yeah, this one.
this one. And then they'll say, oh, by popular demand.
Yeah,
So it's back playing such and such game.
yeah. So I mean, there have been a few games that have been rehashes of old games, and they're very it's not as common, but it does happen. Okay, it looks like Dum has learned a new spell, which is very
Okay.
powerful indeed. So maybe when they start murderizing us, I'll get him to whip out this spell, and then the other two can do whatever.
Okay, and Lucas also leveled up twice
Oh, good.
since the start of us playing.
Okay.
So,
Sorry, I haven't really been paying attention to what they've learned or do anything, so because I'm busy talking about FenoCon while also trying to eat noodles while also playing this game.
okay.
Okay, so yeah, So I do want to run Gilded Needles as a dark game, but I also have on the back burner an old game that I ran at a con a long time ago, which I am now calling I Have No Hands and I Must Flee, which I ran at a convention.
Oh, is that the Tiny Robots game?
It is the Tiny Robots game.
Oh, I love it.
DevG has played I Have No Hands, but only for a short period of time, and then
Only for a short period of time.
yeah.
Before you got bored of it, of running the game.
No, I didn't get bored of running the game. It's just that people stopped responding.
Okay. But also you stopped responding. So I mean.
Okay. Anyway.
Yes.
So I Have No Hands and I Must Flee, which is a cute game in which everybody is a little robot and you need to leave a house.
Yes, but you have no hands.
But you have no hands. And you can't leave the house via the window or breaking any windows because you're all you are very small robots that can't break windows, and B, in order to survive you must get this floating shark out of the house.
Yay!
Which was the character that Devs G played.
I
And
love
the
the
floating
floating
shark cannot tear his floating shark balloon or he'll die.
Yeah. It's a balloon. It's a balloon shark.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're actually hitting them.
Yay!
So we're a little faster.
Uh-oh. What's happening now? That is a very long... Whoa! Is that us?
No, they're doing lasers and stuff. But they're doing lasers and stuff very weakly, so that's good.
Okay, we need to heal.
It's fine, I'm healing. What does a rise do? Ooh, revive and fully heal.
Okay. And now we combo them.
I'm only comboing one at a time.
Why?
Just kill it.
Do we not have a combo that can whack both of them at once?
Yes, and
Copies fire attack.
yeah, but they
Uh-oh,
whenever
this
they
guy's not
copy it,
doing
once
well.
they copy attack, it seems that they copy it at a very weak level. Because they're barely hurting us now. So we just need to hit them with powerful attacks.
Okay. Do we not have anything that that can whack both of them at once?
Well, yes, but look, I'm concentrating
like we
on
should-
one. Like I'm hitting both of them, but I'm also concentrating on one so that we can knock one out of the way.
Alright. I feel like not using our combos is a mistake.
I am using our combos.
Are we?
Yes.
Can't tell.
Well, Mal and Luca are using one combo, and because Dumb is so Blurp mimic Dalton. Bleh.
Oh. Does that mean that they die?
It dies when it mimics Dalton. Bleh.
The other one died too? No. Oh. Marley's not doing well. Marley needs to heal her own self.
It's fine. I've got it. We're fine. We're fine. We're doing okay.
Nope, she died.
It's fine. She's alive again.
Okay, everybody needs a heal.
Okay, hang on. Let
We
me
need to give
just.
cookies to all.
I am trying. Hang on. Heal Dumb. So,
Oh, we don't have a group heal.
no,
thing.
we don't. We only have a single heal. It's
Oh,
fine.
So that means we haven't really leveled Marley up enough, have we?
No, she has a more powerful heal that heals a lot, but it's only a. But I think Marley has specifically only has single heals. It's fine because this thing is a useless bug.
Okay then. Fine. It's because we have more power now. We've got lots of toilet paper. We've got lots of experience. Okay. Molly healing herself. Okay, well done, Molly. Why don't we just hit him?
We are just hit him. Blurp, mimic Dalton.
Ha!
Bleh.
Well done.
Now it's dead.
Hopefully after this is the end of this small boss and we do not have to then also whack Dalton.
The sisters too? I suppose I've but little choice left.
What choice does he have?
What's this? I feel something strange.
Oh
Could
no.
this be Lavos's energy? This
Uh-oh.
won't do at all. All my hard work will be in vain if I die before obtaining immortality.
Maybe nobody gets it to immortality, you baka.
It seems this is your lucky day. Farewell.
Whoa.
You just like ran away.
Can we not go further forward?
I want to heal.
Oh, okay, sorry. And also save. I don't want to do that again.
That's fine. Yeah, basically what we should have done was straight away make Dumb do a spell, and then they would instantly become weak because whenever they copy attack, it was lousy. But we were so busy trying to do triple spells that because we're stupid. Oh.
Okay. Whoa.
Huh,
Whoa.
this is the Mammon Machine Altar. Now is the time if you want to turn back. No.
He just
Ah!
he just jumped into the ether.
Just freaked out and jumped into the ether, yeah. Okay, good, let's go stab the machine. Why is no one guarding it?
We just made it in time. It's a pity, but I'm afraid we have to shut down that machine for good.
Shala! Shala, we're here to save you. Come on!
Why is everyone backing away from us? Yeah. Give a ring. Help!
Shala!
What are you doing, Shala? Control the machine!
Ah,
Quickly, Dumb, there's no time.
Okay. Dumb! A knife!
Here we go, Moody! Ready when you are, Masa!
Oh, so we're destroying the Masamune.
No, it turned into the Masamune after you stabbed it. The machine's energy transformed the knife into a sword? It turned into the Masamune.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
The Mammon Machine!
It's too late. He comes.
Uh-oh. It's no use. That sword alone can't stop it. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Wow, the ultimate power. This is deep loop.
Oh, this is the Lavos. Destruction reigns from the heavens!
Oh. Ugh,
And
it's
then
so
we died.
disgusting. It looks like a
Oh, now it's screaming at us.
messed up crab.
Ah, it's screaming at us.
Like a messed up turtle crab. With, boss chop.
How long I've waited for this.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh.
it's been quite some time, Lavos. I sworn that day long ago I'd destroy you no matter the price. It is time to fulfill that vow. Feel my wrath, Lavos! You truly think
You truly think you possess the power?
Just,
Oh no, it's the queen.
You truly
oh, is it queen?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
are
stop
you
it.
but a false prophet? you'll be no more than grazings for the great Lavos.
Alright. Mother, please stop this madness. This power can only end in ruin.
Step aside, Shala. The almighty life force of Lavos flows through us all. You are a part of it. You cannot change that fate now. Oppose me, and I will destroy you.
Dun dun dun. Ah.
Come, prophet of lies, feel the power of Lavos. It's got an eyeball face.
Sorry, it's so messed up. No, did you say, is that it?
My magic. He's training it. I won't be beaten. I endure the darkness alone for the sole purpose of defeating you.
Okay.
Take this, Lavos. Ah! He just punched it in the face. What?
With his butt.
No, with his butt. No effect at all. Oh!
Well, no, I mean, if you're gonna twerk, twerking for lavas is not an effective way of killing it.
Fool! Your pitiful powers are no match for his. I shall give you a gift. Eternal life as part of Lavos.
Ooh. What's going on? Oh, we're all being sucked in.
Uh-oh. I don't think this is the ending that we were hoping to have. Can you move down? Please help, Shala.
Are you alright? At this rate, we're all doomed.
You've still not given up. What do you hope to do? You would challenge Lavos alone with that battered body of yours? Mwahaha! Gaze upon the power of Lavos and your doom!
Okay. What have we got? Are we gonna stab it?
I can't move. Oh, he's doing something.
Oh!
No, dumb! Oh.
Kablam! Ooh, we found a sparkle.
Oh, we melted.
Who melted? Dumb melted.
Dumb
Ew.
melted. Dumb? Dumb?
Gross.
Oh. Looks like I got a black hole for a mouth.
Oh, I see. Frankie. Grr. Arr.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, one among you will shortly perish. Who's that now?
That little kid.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, his soul came out of his body. That's the thing.
Gross. Oh, that's that what it was. I thought it was a speed capsule.
How did it come out of his body? Oh, he exploded. Or whatever the heck that is.
Okay. So he's become a sparkle. Oh?
Oh. Oh, it landed.
Hey? Where's everybody else?
I haven't the power to defeat him then.
Wrap it and go. Dam? Where's Dam? Dam?
Damn,
Dam?
there was nothing I could do.
Pick up the sparkle and run.
I
That's what
can't
say.
move.
Oh. Oh, the last of my penance. Power will send you to safety. Kablamo! I know you will not be able to forgive her, but...
Sorry.
Please, do not hate my mother or our kingdom. I'm so sorry. Now, quickly to the surface.
Meh.
Maybe grab the sparkly before you go.
Nope.
Oh, everyone's leaving the sparkly behind. Okay, well then, oh fine, leave his soul there lying on the floor of the melon machine. No. Oh, seriously, they just left his soul sparkling on the floor of the melon machine.
Well, they didn't take. Oh no!
The lava monster. Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh no, explosions!
Well, we know that in the future there are no more flying planets, so...
Oh,
Kablam! Explosions!
ah!
Oh, the noob! Poor noob.
Ah! Oh no, it's all falling apart!
Well, we know that in the normal times there are no floating islands.
Yeah.
Oh no!
A tidal wave!
Ugh! But don't go outside!
They're gonna go stare at the tsunami like tourists.
Okay. Run away, you! Run! Aya!
And let's go stare at it like tourists.
Stare at it like tourists, yeah.
Take pictures.
Oh, take pictures of my mobile phone. Ah. Is this the end of the story?
No.
Managed to kill Dump. Dump! Dump!
Hold it, Dum. Dum. Oh.
Dump!
Ah, you've woken. You are most fitful in your sleep.
Dump! What's Dump?
We found no other.
Oh, so it wasn't a dream.
Where are we? Is this the village of the Earthbound ones? This island was the only refuge left after the Ocean Palace unleashed its ruin. No others remain. No, not this era too. Melchior, where's Melchior? When the disaster struck, an eerie black portal materialized before young Lord Janus. Melchior tried to save the boy prince, but succeeded only in getting himself dragged in as well. A black portal? A gate! Well, what about Shala?
She's probably dead.
I cannot say. No one has seen her since. The Timex! What happened to it? Your ship is a sturdier vessel than one might venture. She washed up safe and sound right in your wake. It was almost as though she were drawn to you.
No!
Marle,
Well,
if the Timex is okay, my gut tells me that Dumb is too. Ah, yes, I believe this is yours.
Oh, yay. My panda! I've given it to Dump to hold for me.
I found it resting upon your shoulder, my lady, almost as though it were guarding you.
Dump!
Take all the time you need to rest. I will be in the village commons just beyond. Oh, please select party members. I guess.
But again,
Well, because Dam is gone, so we can take Mari, Luca, Robo. I guess Robo, since he's the lowest. Who else do you want to take?
who have we not got? Oh, who have we not got? Dual tech with.
I don't know.
It
Pretty
tells you
much
on the
any
side that-
combination can have a triple tech at this point.
Oh, okay. So let's do. Has Robo been out with the frog yet?
I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, if you select the frog, we'll see if they've got any. Okay, see he's not at all because he doesn't have any usable
Yeah.
combos yet.
Okay.
Okay,
You
so let's
wanna
bring them both out.
flop him in? Okay. Swap him
Yeah,
in.
put them in. No, I mean, I think we should have at least one higher level character. So let's bring Molly out again.
Okay, cause she is lay sad. I'm sorry, Dom.
Also, we've got her
Her pendant,
necklace,
so you
isn't
know.
it? Okay.
Yeah, it feels only right.
All right, I think that's enough for today.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay. So, what does it say as the save? It says Lavos Beckons. Okay.
So, okay.
We will go to an ad break while we go to the thing. Because we can
Okay,
do
cool.
ad breaks now.
All right.
Hang on while I
Okay.
figure out what I'm doing with my life.
Oh boy. At least bring us to the old people versus technology page before you're doing something so embarrassing.
No, because I'm fine. We're fine, fine. I will bring us to old people to. No, I pressed all the wrong buttons. I've lost our thing. Oh wait, hang on. Haha! I found it. Okay, fine. We will go to the ad break while I fiddle with this thing. You enjoy the weird music while I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life.
I don't want to enjoy the weird music.
Shut up and enjoy the weird music, or I shall have to bite you in the face. We shall run a 1-minute ad break.
Why so long?
Because I only have the option to run 1-minute ad breaks. We do
Okay,
not
fine,
have the
yeah.
option to run no minute ad breaks.
Alright, in that case, I'll go to the little girl's room while you're running the 1-minute ad break.
Okay, fine. So, while the ad break runs, I shall entertain our subscribers with entertainment. So this is my friend who does pro wrestling, who is now my best friend. He is called Massive Q. He is apparently an evil wrestler because wrestling has storylines and there are evil wrestlers and there are good wrestlers. And my friend Massive Q is an evil wrestler who is like a big dude. And when people run at him, he just smacks them with his giant fists. Or his giant hand. There's a bang! And then they fall on the ground and like, oh no! We're in pain! Oh, Debs G is back from the bathroom! Hello, Debs G! Who has not put her headphones on yet. Hello, Debs G! I was just telling people about my wrestler friend.
Ah,
Massive Q.
Massive Q. Yay!
Yes.
How can we find Massive Q since you're showing his badge down there?
You can find Massive Q on the wrestling circuit in Australia.
Okay.
He generally is oh wow, there's like a whole 411 Wrestling Mania stuff. And there's merch and stuff.
Okay.
Let's
Yes,
see.
go and support Massive Q.
Yeah. Well, no, you're not supposed to because he's evil.
Oh.
He's
well,
an evil
you can still
wrestler.
support him.
Well, you can support him if you want to. I mean, if you support evil wrestlers in general, Then Massive Q is an evil wrestler. You know, I'm just trying to see when he is going to, okay, I cannot find out when he's next on the circuit. Okay, but he generally is in the Sydney to Newcastle circuit, just around that. So sometimes he comes here, and when he comes here, I will go and see him and support him at his wrestling match. And the last time that I went to the wrestling match to watch him, there was a guy who was like a chocolate themed wrestler, and he was selling these chocolate bars which contained ingredients like power punching.
Aww.
Yeah. So it's very cute. Because they make their own, a lot of them make their own like badges and merch and stuff. And then they sell them at the wrestling matches for extra points. I mean extra monies. And then also there was like AustralianWrestling.org.
Alright, let's not get off point. Okay, enough.
Sorry, I was trying to find Massive Q. Okay.
Yes, okay, I have just put it, you can Google him if you want
yeah,
to
Google him. Massive Q.
Google Massive Q and buy his merch.
Massive Q.
Yes. I have put his name in the chat, so you can Google him.
Okay, so updates.
Okay, I have no updates because I'm still recovering from being poorly. But I have got one shadow appointment, as in one shadow session at the local GP surgery next week, which I'm quite excited about.
Yay.
So I think it is next Thursday. Next Thursday, I'm going to go and sit in my friend's office and be a sponge.
Now here's absorb all the information and become more enlightened.
Yes, that's right. So unfortunately, while I've been sick, I haven't really been able to do much studying, but I'm hoping to do a little bit more this week. So keep an eye on the YouTube because the construction zone will be happening every so often.
Okay.
Yes. The construction zone, by the way, is when I live stream a study or work session, and you're welcome. It's a quiet stream, so there's no music, and you can join me to do your own constructive work, and I will remind you to drink water, take breaks, and guide you through stretches at your desk.
And you can access that at Owlswell Vlogs, which I have put down there in the chat. But we will also... Oh no, we won't put it in the YouTube underwear, but if you want to.
Okay, it's down in our chat right now, but yes.
Okay.
You can join me on the construction zone. We can be constructive together. Yes.
My updates is that I have been cooking.
I see. That's a very nice bihun down there.
Yeah, I made.
Is it a bihun?
It's a suhun. Technically, it's suhun, but it's not suhun because I just threw everything that we got in the vegetable box in there, so it's no longer a suhun.
So it's a mihun.
It's just a mihun, general mihun. So because the farmers market has been so scant lately, and also the price of tomatoes is $25 a kilo, which is stupid.
Yes. The price of food has generally gone up everywhere.
Yeah. Igor and I decide, and also because now that both Igor and I are working, and I am no longer working in the place where I can go and get the giant vegetables, we ordered in a vegetable box.
Yes. That's a good way to get fresh vegetables from your local farmers.
Yeah, from local farmers. And we're trying 2 different boxes. So last week we got a vegetable box from Sally and Patrick's. And inside the box we had like beans, freshly picked beans, and 2 ears of corn, and a pile of onions, and some apples, and a bag of carrots, and a whole pile of potatoes.
Okay, that sounds quite reasonable.
Yeah,
box.
For a fairly reasonable price. The only problem with Sally and Patrick's is that they require you to make up $60 of vegetables before they will send the vegetables to you.
Oh,
And
that's a lot of vegetables.
there's a lot of
$60 is
vegetables.
A lot.
Well, I made it up with apples and onions, so I wasn't too keen
Yeah,
on that.
Those don't keep. Onions maybe, but apples don't keep that long.
That's okay. I'm making a pie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Pie.
$60 for a week's worth of
Vegetables is a
groceries
lot.
is too much.
I mean, it's not that.
Too
It's
much for
it's
two-
it's
I
actually
mean, for two people, it's too much.
yeah. It's actually less than that for a box of vegetables. But then I had to like put in extra stuff to make $60,
Yes.
which irritates me.
$60, yeah.
Because if they're going to offer their couples box for, $30, I had to buy $30 extra of vegetables in order to
Right.
make it up.
Oh, so it's not like a subscription where you can pay $30 every couple of weeks for them to deliver.
Yeah, so it was
$30
very
worth of
stupid.
vegetables.
But the vegetables were good. And I'm trying another box which should be coming tomorrow
Okay.
with different vegetables in it.
Right. I have a vegetable subscription as well, and mine is it used to be called 5 a day, but now it is called Heritage Fine Foods, and for this it's slightly different. You basically order a box of vegetables or a box of fruits.
Yeah.
So and then you can have it in small, medium, and large.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll deliver to you on a schedule of your choosing. So I have a medium box of vegetables that they have delivered to me every 2 weeks, and it is roughly 25 pounds a box.
Mm.
I don't get to choose what's in the box,
Yeah.
but I can have a look at what they're planning to send me and then swap out 3 items for something else or something different. So one box lasts about 2 weeks, and it's usually a little bit more than what we can normally finish because they also throw in a lot of random things.
Yeah.
Like I have bought a vegetable box, but they throw in like lunchbox fruit into my vegetable box, and occasionally they'll put in some like weird stuff that as a freebie.
Yeah.
Like last year they sent me like a giant marrow in a box, and I was just like, what? So it's
Yeah.
interesting what we get, but I have noticed that because of the rising prices of fruit and vegetables and the rising price of petrol fuel, the number of items or the size of the items, the quantity of the items that I get per box is slightly less. Not like a lot less. I can still make it stretch for 2 weeks, but it's a lot. It is a smaller quantity of fruits and vegetables than I used to get. Also, the price of rice has practically doubled.
Dustin Lance
I used to be able
Metzger
to get.
says, "Hi, ladies. Hello,
Hi,
Dustin
Dustin
Lance
Lance.
Metzger.
Welcome to the chat.
Welcome to the chatting part of our program where we talk about vegetable boxes."
We were just discussing what we're doing with our life. What was I saying? Oh yes, the price of rice has doubled down here. I used to be able to get a 10 kilo bag of rice, for about 10 quid. But now I can only get a 5 kilo bag of rice for about 10.
It says
11
exclamation uptime. I'm sorry, Dustin Lance Metzger.
What is uptime?
We don't have
do?
we don't have a bot. But if you want to know how long we've been online,
Ukulele Hawaii? No, I'm sorry, I'm in the UK.
we've been
UK
online
for
for about
ukulele.
2 hours now, if that's what you're wondering. Our uptime is about 2 hours.
Yes. Okay, so shall I sing us out?
No, we haven't finished discussing the vegetable box that I wanted to talk
Oh,
about.
sorry. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
What
So
do you want to talk about your vegetable box?
next this Thursday I'm getting another one, which was a stupid idea because we're going to get a vegetable box. We're going to have to put all the vegetables away in the fridge, and then we're going to go on a vacation.
Oh, bad planning, you. Bad planning. Enjoy your stream. Don't worry, Dustin Lance. You can catch up later on Twitch, or you can head over to our YouTube channel where we've got all of our previous streams.
Yes. Enjoy. So Yeah, and so that was a bad planning on my part, but at least I can see what's in the vegetable box. And we have a good fridge, so we should be able to manage keeping them
You've
fresh.
got a chest freezer as well,
We
isn't
do
it?
have
So
a
that
chest
should be fine.
freezer, which is slowly running out of chickens.
Sorry.
I think we're down to like one last chicken,
One last of your chicken.
and
Oh,
then
sorry.
after that it's silkies that I happened to buy from the chicken killing man the last time I was down there.
Oh, okay. From the butcher.
No, from the knacker, because
Not from the knackers.
well, it's where I
Knacker
get
is a
my.
butcher.
He's not a
Knacker is a
butcher.
butcher.
He
He butchered the chicken.
he doesn't butcher the
Therefore,
chicken.
they're a
He just
butcher.
gives you the whole chicken after it's dead.
Yes, after he's butchered it.
No, he slaughtered it. It's
The
different.
slaughter. Okay, so you said the slaughterer.
It's the knackers.
The chicken killer. The chicken killer.
No, he only does poultry, and it's very interesting to watch him do poultry. For those of you who are squeamish about death of animals, you can turn off the sound or whatever for the next, I don't know.
We are not. We are happily carnivorous.
But they've got it so fast. They do it so fast because they put the chicken in the room, and then the chickens have been gassed, so they have. And then
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How humane.
and then after that they plunge
Chopper.
it. Yeah, they will plunk, and then they hang it upside down. They plunge it in the boiling water, and then they throw it into the defeathering machine. And then the
Oh,
feathers.
the feathering is like a rubber thing with all these
Yeah,
fingers, right? It's just like
and then after that it comes out the other side, and then the girl on the other side just takes it. She goes, and then all of the innards come out
whoa!
into the bucket, and then she's just like, "Nah." and then the
And
next
there you
guy's
go.
like does the legs,
Oh,
you know,
chicken feet.
and then the last person like checks out the
Cleans it up.
rest of the feathers. So it's very
Yeah.
fast. You,
Wow.
she's done it so much. She just puts her knife in, and then it all comes out.
Well done. Because you want a nice clean chicken. You don't
Well,
want,
they said
like,
that,
all the
and then
innards.
at the end they plunge it in the cold water.
Yes.
So that it is. So it's very interesting because like the amount of time they take per chicken is barely any time at all.
Yes. It is fast.
The only problem is that on the days
Faster is the
when
better because then your chicken doesn't,
Doesn't suffer.
become stressed and suffer. Yeah.
yeah, and then they gas them first, so they're like, anyway,
Yeah. So they're sleeping and having sweet dreams.
yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
shall I sing us out? I think we should sing us out on that note. We
yeah,
should
sure.
Sing us out.
Let's sing us out. You're becoming crazy. Why are you becoming crazy?
We all
In a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in the yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine.
submarine.
Okay. Dr. Debbie says,
Dr. Debbie says, okay, right, if you were not here last time, I am going to show you again on Big Boy how to do some chest physio to help yourself to cough better. Right? We talked last week about postural drainage, like how you
Yes.
can, while you're sleeping or resting, you can rest in a way that helps you to drain guns from your lungs if you're feeling unwell. But here is how we do some chest physio. First, grab a friend. You cannot do this by yourself. If you do it by yourself, you can try to do it by yourself, but it will not be so effective. All right. Okay. Then, breathe in steam. You can do this by heating water in a bowl, and then pouring hot water into a tray and letting the steam rise, and then you breathe in the steam. And if you want to be fancy, you can add a little bit of Vicks into the steam, or peppermint oil, or echinacea, or something like that into the steam, so that when you breathe it, you get a nice relaxing for your lungs, or feeling. And
Yep.
then you breathe in the steam, and what the intention of this is that you want to loosen up the phlegm that is pooling in your lungs. Okay, so you pat on both sides of your lungs on the back. You hold them at a 45-degree angle. You pat up and down their back on both sides. okay, and not a sad pat of like this. Okay, you have to pat them in such a way that you can feel the vibrations on the front with your hand. Pat them, and also they'll be able to feel the vibrations through their lungs at the top, all the way down to the bottom of the rib cage. And don't forget to don't neglect the underarm area, because yes, pat, pat, pat. And then the pièce de résistance, if you are any good at this, you hold them by the rib cage, and then you give the rib cage a nice little shiver. Rattle it around, rattle the bones, but not shake the baby. No shaking the baby, okay? No shaking the baby. Just a little rattle to rattle bones, rattle it. Just to vibrate the gunge.
We do not shake the baby.
No shaking the baby. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, this is correct.
Okay.
Just a little rattle. Okay, and just only lasting less than a second or two. Yes, and that is how you help to loosen the gunge up. And usually when you do this, if you've got a cough, you will stimulate the coughing, which because you are shifting the gunge around and in their lungs, and then you're trying to get it out. Shake it out, shake it out.
Yes.
But no this, okay? I don't want to see you doing this to your friend or child, alright? This is not how you shake out the gunge. Alright, this is not how you do it.
I mean, that is how you make your shit friend vomit all over you.
Yes, that's not what you want. You don't want that. Okay? And also, do not put your face in the hot water. That's stupid, okay? You just let the steam rise up, and then you waft it over and breathe it in. You can put your face over the top of the steam, but not too close, because it'll be very hot. Yes? Or if you want to be very fancy, you can get a towel and you can put it over the bowl and just make a tent for your steam that goes around your mouth. A steam tent. Thank you. Okay, Big boy, thank you for your help. You can sit over here.
Incidentally, Vicks Vapor Rub is interesting because it was invented as a patent medicine for the medicine show.
It's great. I love Vicks Vapor Rub.
It was named after the guy's brother-in-law whose name was Vic.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Aw.
It was one of the medicine show medicines. Whee.
Well, I mean, it may not. You don't put too much Vicks because it's actually, it's not good for your eyes and things like that.
It was made of camphor and menthol. Well,
yes,
the original recipe was made of camphor and menthol. I don't know what the new recipe.
I think that you still have the menthol and all that, so that when you
but I don't think it has the camphor so much.
You can feel the menthol going into your lungs, and it has a nice soothing effect for if you've got a cough. But also you can feel it entering your lungs, which means that you know that you have breathed it in, or you have effectively breathed in the steam carrying the Vicks. Yeah. So it's very helpful as if you are not sure if you're doing it right.
Am I doing it right? Well, now you can feel it in your body.
Now you can feel it in your body. So then, yes.
Yes. So, Auntie Selfie says, when you are cycling, you should make sure that you are wearing, if you're wearing a skirt, make sure that you have a skirt guard on your bicycle, or you can hitch up your skirt and tie it, or slot it into your bicycle pants. Tuck it into your bicycle pants.
Yeah.
Or if you're like me, I have sewed a little hook on the end of my raincoat so I can just
hook your skirt up.
Hook my skirt up.
Yes.
Okay.
And why is this necessary? It is because.
It is necessary. It is because there was the time.
Because you do not want. What do you do not want?
We do not want to be naked on the road.
That's right. That's what you don't want. You don't want being. Yes, shame on the road is not supposed to be taken literally. Okay, shame on the road is not a literal description.
Yes.
Okay, don't be naked by the side of the road.
I mean, it only happened to be that one time, and I happened to be on the naked street, so it's fine.
I don't want to know that your town has a naked street.
All
okay?
towns
So,
have a naked street.
Yes, and you should stay away from it. Stay well away from the naked street.
Yes. Every town has a naked street. If you don't know what a naked street is, good for you.
Good for you. Good for you.
Good for
Well
you.
done.
You have a brain that is clean and fresh as the pristine snow.
That's right. That's
But
right.
I happen to be on the
Why
naked
does the
street
children snow?
because it was on the way to the Iris Farm supermarket. And I
Yes.
was taking the shortcut through Naked Street.
Yes. And then your skirt got caught in your bicycle chain, and that's why if you're wearing a skirt and riding a bicycle, you should tuck your skirt out of the way of the bicycle chain.
Yes.
Or buy a chain guard so that
Well,
you
no,
don't
like a
have
skirt
that
guard.
issue.
And for those of you who, or alternatively to buying a skirt guard or anything, you can, when you purchase a bicycle, and if you're a lady, you can purchase a Dutch commuter
lady.
bicycle, which is a special
Ah.
bicycle that comes with a little cover that you can put on your chain.
Because you're a sweet lady, so you buy a Dutch lady bicycle.
Yes.
Right to the handlebars with your little fingers sticking out.
What is wrong with you?
That's how
That's-
you ride. When
No,
you're
you
a
can't do
lady.
that because that's a good way to get your fingers snapped off.
Yes, that's right. Don't do that. Don't be a stupid.
Yeah,
Ride like
it
a normal.
properly.
Yes,
Hold your handlebars properly. Indicate
right.
properly.
yes. This is when you do. Put your arm out if you're indicating,
Yes.
so that people can see you.
I
And
mean,
please, for heaven's sakes, wear a vest that has got reflectors on it.
yes.
Or
Or, I
carry
mean,
something
or
that
a
has
or a
reflectors.
bright red raincoat that has reflectors on it. In general,
Same difference.
when cycling, I tend to wear a long sleeve raincoat because not only does it have reflectors on it, if I fall, I can land on my raincoat and thus not destroy my
Not
skin.
land on naked street, and become not only naked but also degloved.
Well, if you're, I mean, don't ride your bicycle naked. I think is a very basic, very basic
You
instruction.
don't know. We don't know what our viewers are like, so you don't know. Some of them might live on naked street and be naked all the time.
It's fine. Look, all cities in the world have a naked street, and New Orleans has like 5.
This is special. Amsterdam also has about 10.
Yeah, Amsterdam has about 10 naked streets. No, but they're not naked on the street. They're naked on the side of the street. It's not the same.
It's the same. It's it's shame on the road. It says naked people on the side of the street.
No, but they're in their houses. They're not on the street. They're in their house, being naked.
No, they're not. They're in the window. You see all the naked. Okay, never mind.
Never mind. We have finished our discussion of Naked Street. Let's just see who's available to rate, because
All right.
and hopefully
Right,
none of them
we've
are
had enough
naked.
of that. Okay,
Hopefully,
who's available to
Oh.
read?
today is False Security is available. Who's playing Ghost of Tsukishima? Stuff by Sunshine is playing Blade Runner, and Universe Apart is doing a brick building of cozy lakeside vibes.
I don't know any of these people.
Yes,
Oh,
you do. Universe
yes, I
Apart
do.
is
We
the
do.
Lego
We do
guy.
know. Like, let's. Okay, we saw him last time, so let's go see, stuff by Sunshine, I guess. Oh wait. Oh, let's should we see someone new? What's the other one that you said? The one who's playing Tsukushima.
False Security.
Yeah, that guy's new to us.
I cannot.
We cannot what?
No, we will not
Nope.
be. If we wanted to
Okay.
be.
Alright,
mean-
then no. Okay, fine. You know what? Forget it. Let's just go see Stuff by Sunshine.
Okay, Stuff by Sunshine. Oh, but we
Yeah,
haven't been to
they-
Universe Apart. Oh, did we go to Universe Apart last
We
time?
did go to see him last time.
Okay, so we'll go to Stuff by Sunshine.
Yeah.
Okay, off we go to
Okay.
Stuff by Sunshine. Everyone stay tuned for the raid. And from us here at Ugly Retro Girls Play Ugly Retro Games, we say bye-bye!
Bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye! Stay tuned for the raid!
Wait.